Okay, my bad. I'm trying to get you canceled. It's not working.
What's up, Response on Players? We are back with another episode of the Response on Play podcast.
Who the fuck are you?
What are you talking about?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
I've been? What do you mean? I've been here the whole time.
What?
It's really weird that you guys don't know James.
Yeah, that's
I know
crazy.
who he is.
We know who he is. He's the other guy.
He was.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
so
are you talking about? I've not missed an episode. Jake can vouch for me.
he's been here the whole time.
Okay, Sam Reich.
Anyway, we're back with more Tekken reveals. Done about, half of them so far? We're going to get almost
Five of them, I think.
Yeah, almost the rest of them. There's a couple left that we haven't seen yet, but we'll get to those next week, I guess. We got the ones we're getting tonight, though, and
Ours is coming up.
ours is coming
True.
up.
After
It'll be
this.
it'll be I guess it is today, isn't it? So
Yeah. It would be today.
we'll make sure you come back later. 12 o'clock, noon is when it's going out?
Should be.
Probably.
All right. We'll make sure you come
Unless
back
something
then
really
so
very
you can
bad
see
happens.
Our reveal. That's not going to happen. Be
Yeah,
here at
like
noon.
Jake deletes the channel or something.
Not
might
again.
happen. But we're going to get into this. Before we do that, though, I'm James, of course, and with me is...
Jake. Ha! Hoo, ha. Hey, pretty lady.
Andrew. Is that Johnny Bravo?
And Bryan, yeah, he was doing Johnny Bravo.
I can't help it when I think of when I started doing kung fu noises, and then I immediately just thought Johnny Bravo.
I was like, what is he doing? And then you ended it with like a Johnny Bravo thing.
He was trying to do everyone was kung fu fighting. And
Exactly.
then he got lost in the sauce.
He got
I
lost,
got lost
in
in
the
the sauce.
He got lost in
One of
the
my
the freaking pretty reflection in his mirror. He's like, oh wait, that's just me.
One of my favorite fighting game characters of all time,
Johnny Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah, classic.
All right, let's get into this.
Let's do it.
He
I can't handle you. There's a reason I've been here. I can't handle you guys anymore.
admits it on tape.
He missed one, at least.
At least one.
All right, let's get this started. We got 6 characters to go over tonight. Starting off, the main man, Heihachi Mishima. Heihachi is a 5 hand size, 32 health character with the Chaos, Earth, and Evil symbols, and says your non-throw attacks gain powerful 4. Also has the abilities First Form, add the top card of your deck to your momentum, and Response once per turn. After an attack resolves, if its damage was 10 or greater, add the top card of your deck to your momentum.
Symbols.
He already
He did
did
that.
symbols. Yeah, he did
Yeah, he
hand
did it.
size.
Oh, okay.
he did,
Sorry.
hand size health and then symbols.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Usually we do it different.
No, that's fine.
It doesn't matter.
James
He did them
hasn't
all.
been.
Yeah.
James hasn't been here, so
He hasn't watched the podcast before, so he doesn't know the format. It's fine.
No, I just I
Heihachi
blanked out.
Mishima is
Cool.
really cool.
Yeah, he's very cool.
I actually really like the fact that he statically gives powerful 4.
You know what he
So
gives
you can-
powerful 4 to? Electric Wind God Fist.
And he gets the momentum to play them
Bump,
very
bump, bump.
easily.
Yeah, it's actually pretty sick.
Yes, I think he's going to be very good with that card.
Weird.
I also,
Ladies and
I know,
gentlemen,
crazy. It's like he
We
invented
have
the
better
the
that
technique.
one Midoriya.
Oh yeah, it is kind of like
Yes, he is a
Tekken
better
4.
version of that Midoriya.
which is also Jackie Briggs from Mortal Kombat. Sort of.
Yeah, I think so. Which is just like the whole setup here. I mostly like it because things like go to like seal things after the fact. Things like Rodan, the Fire Rodan that can seal from card pool. You're allowed to spend that powerful before they seal it. Things like that.
Yeah.
Anything that isn't on response speed, you can spend the powerful before they can try and get rid of the powerful. But also, it's just there automatically, which means you're not stuck with possible first enhances. Like you get to free up that first enhance slot.
You know what we really got though?
What?
We got the best City Rampage character back again.
I
He gets to
mean,
play City Rampage on turn 2, baby.
he does get to just snag a momentum.
He does in fact first form stag momentum,
He gets to pay the
Form.
rampage tax.
pay rampage on 2 symbols.
Yeah. Chaos and
Two
Earth.
pretty good symbols, Chaos and Earth.
Yeah.
It's to give all his rampage attacks powerful 4.
Which is pretty good. And also...
He gives them powerful turn 4. If he plays anything else that gives damage, things like Queen of the Monsters, with any damage amp, probably gets to 10. Especially with a City Rampage on board. And then he gets a free extra momentum.
Yeah, he can basically get 2 momentum per turn. Like
He gets 3 in a
1.5.
cycle if they ever come after you.
Oh, that is true. It is an attack resolves if it's 10 or greater. He gets to snag a
And
momentum.
he doesn't care if it deals damage or not. So
It's
he's
just
allowed to
after-
block it
Yeah.
and go, cool, I'll take a momentum.
That's neat.
Or they're allowed to block it and he goes, yeah, cool, man, I got a momentum.
Well, here you go. A 5-hander with cool words, Brian. There
That's
you
actually
go.
really interesting. The fact that it like doesn't care if it has dealt damage.
Just that it resolves.
Yep.
needs to exist.
Yeah.
It needs to end the attack phase.
Yep, and it's either player's turn, which is
Yeah, that's why I'm like-
crazy.
That's what I'm like, he's arguably easy 2, sometimes 3. There's so many
So-
characters in the game right now that give heavy damage as their thing that he's allowed to steal momentum off of them.
Well, here's the thing also. We'll just go back to the City Rampage thing. It gives 1 damage. You have powerful 4. You play any 5, like as long as you just string, 5 diffs are probably going to be around 5 damage because they're 5 difficulty moves. You just can string a bunch of 10 damage moves if they're not playing damage reduction.
Well, you only get the response
you only
once per
get the
turn,
once
right?
per turn.
Oh, sure. That's fair.
So we don't get to print momentum over and over and over and over.
That would
we
be
are on
nuts.
symbols that print
Yeah,
momentum.
because that would be crazy on Chaos.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah, Chaos just prints it, bro. Electric Wind Godfist would actually be busted with this character.
But I mean, we still get to use our finally freeze. We get to use our when an attack is blocked, flip, get a momentums. We can run like the old Godzilla package, pretty okay.
Yeah.
And then also just kind of sit on, like I said, Queen of the Monsters on Earth. It's any incidental damage, so we don't have to spend the powerful. Gets it to 10, but like anything that can give a couple of damage, especially if you have the City Rampage, we basically just need card draw and probably a little bit of speed manipulation so that we can not accidentally die when
Yeah,
somebody
that's my
throws 10s
thing.
back at us.
Is he does not have card draw anywhere
No,
on his face.
He
But-
answers all the other things. He
He sure
answers
does
2
have-
out of 3/4 things that matter in this game.
Sure does have the health like he draws cards though. 5 hand size at 32 health is kind of crazy.
To be fair, he has the health like he prints a resource that will absolutely kill his opponent eventually.
True. He does he facilitates his game plan, which is what you want out of a character, right?
Yeah, there's absolutely a world where you just sat there and you just play defense, which is kind of rough on his symbols, but it's definitely doable. And you just steal momentum on their turn for a while and then go, hey man, you really went for it this time and you didn't get it. So now I'm killing you because any attack that looks like you can't block has powerful 4 and I spend it all.
Yeah,
And then
for
you just got to
sure.
play around referee juries and, all the resets.
Yeah. For sure. I think the big thing is if you do want to go like a momentum generation package, like being able to play the Titan card that Blitz added momentum can't be reduced below 6.
Determined advance.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
I think that's a good card to play in him. The big thing is you're gonna have to find the card draw. 5 hand size, getting to do things like City Rampage is neat. If you don't have cards that are drawing you cards to keep playing cards, you run into the typical 5-hander problem. Oh yes, I played City Rampage. I have 1 attack in my hand. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I built 3 and have 2 cards in my hand that I have to kill my opponent. Whoops, they killed me.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something you have to worry about. Like, that's going to be the thing you have to solve.
Yeah, exactly. I just pointing it out because like we can see here, we can talk about all his positives. I think it's a cool looking character for sure. I think he's got a lot of things that he can do that's going to be neat. And I think when somebody solves that problem or has a way to divert that problem, this character is going to do some really cool stuff. And I think the character is pretty neat. I like that he has ways of gaining momentum, getting the guaranteed one on the first at the beginning of your turn, and then on being able to get it on both people's turns because neither of his abilities require a commit. So as long as you're not tapping him to pass checks, and which I mean, after you respond and get a momentum with him, you can tap him to pass your check.
Very true.
Especially on defense, if they end up slinging that 10 damage attack, then you, once you respond with that and get the momentum, then yeah, you definitely don't care on defense.
Just pay. Yeah,
exactly.
But yeah, I think basically all you have to solve for him is card draw and probably a very small amount of speed manipulation, so that you're allowed to block a little bit / make it hard to be blocked. And I really think you could get there as long as you can make sure you get to treat yourself like a 6-hand size, maybe 7-hand size character on the turns that matter.
Up next, we have King. King is a 5-hand size, 30 health character that says each throw attack you try to play ignores progressive difficulty if the preceding attack in your card pool is a throw attack with a different name. And the responsibility after you play a throw attack, gain 2 health. Then, if you are at maximum health, that attack gets +2 speed. Character has the Earth, Good, and Life symbols.
I knew it. King is here, and of course he's a throw character. What else would he be? Just saying, I've been freaking screaming about this since Tekken was even mentioned, and it's like, yeah, King's going to be in the set 100%, and he's going to be a throw character. If he's anything else, what the hell? But here we are with the throw character.
Yeah, but we knew he was going to be a throw character, and we knew he was going to be in the game because
exactly
he's like hella popular.
Exactly, that's my point.
This is so funny too because it just says each throw ignores progressive difficulty as long as the throw before it's a different name throw.
Yeah, so you can
it's crazy.
You can chain two.
So funny.
Yeah, you can chain 2 different named throws because you have throw 1, throw 2 will ignore progressive. Play another copy of the first throw, it ignores progressive. You just kind of chain it because it doesn't count in the card pool like entirely. It's just the card before the one you're attempting to play.
That is so funny.
And Earth will play 1 billion throws.
Yeah,
that's what it does right now.
That is what Earth is.
It's like its best build.
Earth throws. And getting to heal yourself every time you play a throw as well. So as you're chipping down King, he says, all right, well, here's a throw. I'm gaining health. Here's a throw. I'm gaining health. Oh man, I'm back at full. Anyway, this throw's faster. Protector of life, this. Idiot.
I will.
Oh,
I will do it so many times.
Oh, my bad. Didn't realize you were cool like that.
And I'll kill you.
Okay, all right. Well, all right, slow down. We're having fun here. But
yeah, and like
very cool.
This character's really cool. Him healing himself is neat. There is the fear of like, how does he deal with like protector of life loops and stuff like that?
Yeah, you for like the throw answers. I mean, looking at this character immediately is just like, all right, well, I need to have the cards to answer these throw hate cards. So like, yeah, you got to find the solution to Protector of Life or Mikasa defeats the female Titan or anything that can just shut down a throw. Like you got to find the ways to answer those.
Well, the problem is they had those answers, and then now they've printed the new Good versus Evil. So then they're gonna have answers to your answers, and it's just I don't know.
Which I think there should be a way to answer answers. Like I think that's
correct.
You shouldn't have answers one way. You should have some kind of playback.
And granted, he only gets Good versus Evil if he plays on Good because that card is not attuned.
True.
So if you wanted to...
Well, I meant the Protector of Life people are going to...
okay, I see.
Good versus Evil and stop King's
Assuming
answers.
they chose to be on Good, which I don't know if... For a lot of those characters, they're getting it because they're attuned Good, but it might not be their best symbol. Though it is getting better. There are definitely characters coming into this set that I think Good is their best symbol.
Yep.
Looking at
which is great
Alyssa
to see.
And Lars.
Yeah, I mean, that's great to see, to be honest. Like, with the good symbol just getting shafted for several sets. It's great that this year it's just been getting a lot more love.
Alrighty. Well, next up, we've got Reina, who is a 7-hand size, 21 health character. It says the first time you would lose the game due to your health being reduced below 1. Instead, your health becomes 5 and add 1 Devil Gene counter to this card. This attack gets +3 or -3 speed. And then has the enhance. This attack gets +3 or -3 speed. If there are no Devil Gene counters on this card, lose 2 health. And then also a response. After your attack deals damage, gain 2 health if there is a Devil Gene counter on this card. As the air, chaos, and death symbols.
I think this character is cool. My only concern is the fact that it has that text like Reiner does, Reiner 2 specifically, that says, hey, I didn't actually die. Do my health total again. But Reina just goes back to 5. So if you come back basically like mid attack string on your rival's turn, they could just be like, all right, well, anyway, here's a throw, especially against King, who just says, I'm throwing nothing but throws at you. But I do like the speed manipulation that the character has, because speed helps kill people.
True. And also helps you not die.
Exactly.
Okay, well, she doesn't get to do that. I was double checking. I was like, does she get access to Airy? Because I couldn't remember its symbols.
No.
Because I was like, well, you could fake die and then fake die again.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
But no, she does not get that.
No.
I had to double check that. I want this character to be really cool.
Yeah.
+3 or -3 speed is so strong.
Yeah, I mean, look at Deku's, Deku 7? Look at the new Deku.
18,000.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he can give +2, -2 for free, but if you have, 6 vestiges in your stage, it's +3, -3. So it's all,
Yeah.
you don't have to risk dying or losing the game to get
And he
that.
gets a real health total.
Yeah.
And he gets to treat himself as a fake 7-hander because he draws on defense.
Yeah.
For me, we haven't seen any yet, but if there's a card on like Chaos, probably, that just says give your character a Devil Gene counter or put a Devil Gene counter on a card, I think Reina's really good.
Oh, agreed. 100%.
Oh, for sure.
And if they don't print one of those, I think she's a really cool character that I don't think will do much currently.
She's very dangerous.
Unless we get another airy smile style effects where I go, I don't die actually.
It's just like worse Rodan, right? Like, I don't know. Like, there's this
That's
cool
my
world.
opinion too.
There's this cool world where you get to low health on your opponent's turn, and then you kill yourself on your turns. That way you can start gaining health. But like Andrew said, 5 health is like actually nothing, and you only get to gain health if your attack deals damage.
Yeah, so you have to become aggressive right after.
Yeah, so like at max, you're gonna gain probably, if you get to start your turn, you first attack, you start using this. Even with +3 speed, they might still block 1. So you probably gain at most 6 health.
Yeah, and then if
And then
you don't
you're
kill
at,
them,
I guess
then
you're
it
at
doesn't
11.
matter.
11 is a real number, but especially when you get -3
Yeah.
speed for free. But like,
It's a real number, except for how much do you have to pay to play 4 attacks?
yeah,
And you definitely
exactly.
only have guaranteed 3 cards in hand. So, like, to me, it's weird to me that she doesn't have a health pool payoff. We haven't seen a card on her symbols that goes, hey, when you lose health, do stuff. So, like, she gets something from that. Or, hey, when you gain health, do stuff. That's all life. That's life's thing. But she
Yeah.
doesn't have life, so she doesn't get any of those effects.
Bring back bench press.
No.
Hell yeah, bring back bench press on death, and I'm in. My life is not
Yeah.
yours.
I mean, bench press
but
had
I
all
would
that.
consider playing Reina. Yeah, it did have death. I'm saying, just bring it back
Yeah.
as a death effect.
Yeah, I want to like this character because, again,
I want to like her so bad because Reina's so cool.
I just see 7-hander, and I mean, I like playing 7-handers. I'm like, let's go. Is she cool? I mean, +3, -3 speed for free is pretty cool, but the fact that I had to burn myself to get it, and then have to hope that my rival can't aggressively push me when I'm at 5.
Yeah, it just
It's
feels.
risky.
It just feels like the world we're living in, or like the world we like mentally are living in, is a world where if she just got +3 or -3, she'd be too good. So that tells me like maybe there's some cracked stuff on these symbols that she gets access to later, and her being allowed to just do it for free was not okay.
Yeah. I mean, these characters obviously were revealed
We
with
have access to her ultra rare, right?
yes.
I mean, we've seen it,
yeah.
if that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's like
Her UR is actually an SR.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, they're always the heats. Let me find it real
Dismantle
quick.
Spark.
yes.
You have 5 or less health. The attack gets -1 difficulty. Blitz your check +1, and your rival have less health than your rival a second time. So this is, I don't know.
That's
like-
not a huge payoff.
No, it's really not. It makes it a 5. It's a 6 diff. So like if you're at 5 or less health, it becomes a 5 diff, and you're only at 5 or less health if you haven't responded to gain health yet. Like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that just reads to me this is purely an opener. Like you like in that
you're just
instance, you're supposed to open with it. But
Well,
it's
for
only
her.
an opener.
correct. So this is a card that's only good at one specific point in the game. When I've already died once, am at less than 5 health, and use my
You could
first
have not
attack.
died the first time and be at less than 5 and go for it.
True.
But
Still.
no, what I meant is, so if she doesn't lose health, she's basically just Rodan without the ability to look. She gives +3 or -3, which is approximately what Rodan does. She doesn't have Tenacious to give it always, so she needs to stay ready. She has the ability to heal herself afterwards. She gets to treat herself like a fake 30-ish health character. Maybe. 26 guaranteed. Maybe if she just doesn't lose the 2 when she pays.
Yeah, I mean,
My thought is on these 3 symbols, because they talk about when they do testing and stuff that they test inside their own block, but also stuff gets tested, like stuff is getting tested like into the next couple of sets as well. There is a world where something she gets access to on her symbols, if she didn't have to pay health, or she was like, might be too good. I don't know what that would look like, but like the idea of her just being able to gain health might have just been too good, even as is. So you're just like, hey, I guarantee 2 hits, I heal 4, I block 2, I take 1, I guarantee 2 hits, I block 2, I take 1, and I'm like a 40 health character.
perhaps. I mean, there's also like in the instance she has air, so you could play Aerial Kikosho, smack them on their turn, and then heal 2.
Oh yeah, you can. That'd be funny as hell. I'm just hoping there's a way to get the counter earlier, because the wording on this just says when you would lose the game due to your helping lose. Instead, it becomes fine. Add 1 Devil Gene. It doesn't say if there's not a Devil Gene counter, do that.
Mm-hmm.
So my hope is that there's something. Maybe we have to jump through some hoops to get it, but if any of these characters that want Devil Gene counters wanted to jump through some hoops to get a Devil Gene counter, she's it.
Yeah, 100%. And like we've already said, that if that card does exist, then I think Reina becomes a lot better. Not to necessarily say she's terrible, she's just too risky.
Yeah, I feel like you thread the needle too much and you just don't end up with anything.
My opinion on this character, I think that she's a very matchup dependent, but I feel like she'll be able to play a couple of different ways. But I feel like her main game plan is gonna be, I'm just gonna build out and not really do a whole lot. I'll take the 2 life whenever I have to like minus or whatever, and she's gonna sculpt and find exactly what she needs to run your head in. And I think that's
the plan.
Kind of like the big plan to play. And you get 7 cards. You've got some good symbols. Like 3 speed ain't nothing.
3 speed ain't nothing. Like, outside of the fact that she kills herself, I think this character is really cool.
Yes.
But like
I think she's really good.
Yes.
If you can't touch her or do meaningful damage to her, like she's gonna have to sideboard throw hate because she will just fold. But I do think overall, there is a world where she could see real play. Just in the sense that if you just build out, especially if you get to go first, you build out, you have 7 cards in hand, and then you get to go, cool, I'm going to build several and keep some, and then I've got -3 speed if it gets scary. You play a reset or 2, and you just kind of hold that until you get to a point where you're like, all right, now I can chain enough meaningful attacks that I can just kill you.
Yeah, I mean,
she
gets to play.
Has to run her 4 Mikasa defeats the female
yes,
Titans.
she has to run those.
Probably, or on, and then basically choose one of her other symbols, either death or chaos, to probably get either adaptable anatomy or protecting Yukina.
I also like to think
I'm just thinking of like even on the aggro game plan, like say you play 4 attacks, give them 3 speed, and you don't have damage bump on your face, so you don't quite get there, especially against some of these 36 plus health characters. Dealt 8 damage to yourself on your attack turn, which is almost half of your life. Like
she's not
I don't
Nagora
know.
Yuki, who has 1 million health and hurts herself on the 4th one.
Yep.
Like, I agree that it's definitely rough. I think there's definitely a world where there's also just a world where maybe she just gets something that heals her. Like maybe we just something or some other payoff to paying the health. So just like, oh, I saw that I paid 2 health, so I get something from it.
I
on
think
like
there's
foundation or something, and then we're probably still off to the races that way too.
I think there is one in Exandria actually that is attuned death, I believe. Whenever you pay health as a cost, you get to
Macabre Generation or
yes.
something after you lose health, gain 2. That is an option to undo some of what she does. You commit that foundation to do that though, which is kind of rough.
Yeah. Also, actually, she's not losing health to pay a cost, so she can't actually do that because Macabre Regeneration
Correct.
specifically
she doesn't
says
pay the cost.
Yeah. So never mind.
All right, so we've collectively decided this character is bad, so it's going to win a regional.
Yes, it's gonna be busted beyond recognition. We figured it out, baby.
All right, next up we have, oh god, Victor, what, Chevalier?
Chevalier.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
It's French.
Yeah.
Anyway, 6
Got
hand
it.
size, 31 health. Has the static your checks to play asset cards get +1. And has a response twice per turn. After you commit 1 or more weapon assets, your rival commits 1 foundation. Has the all life and order symbols.
Another asset character. I think he's decent. I don't think he's really like destroying the field or like really being
cool.
a menace, but I think he's cool. He's decent.
Assets cool. Getting to play them easier is cool.
Which card?
Oh, I was going to say getting to play them easier in general is
Oh,
cool.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
any asset. Most of these assets are really cool.
Yes.
And you want to play them. On his symbols, I'm trying to think of what's good. Item box.
Probably just like Badgie is like the best one, right?
Badgie's
pretty good. Yeah.
Does Badgie have a
Udin's-
weapon?
Oh, that's right. He does care about
Well, he cares about that, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to just play.
Oh,
a
100%.
Badgie.
Like I
Yeah,
agree.
but commit for +3, and then your rival commits. Very good.
Hey, detachable head has weapon. His card, Karambit, of course, has weapon on it. It gives +2 or -2 damage, which is cool. I actually really like that in him. This is a really cool card.
He gets Duethvar.
He does.
He gets Duethvar. He can steal something and then commit something. He can then also say, "Hey, Airy Smiles" or "Burn 6." Also tap something.
Yeah. So like, he gets some cool effects. Like there are definitely some good ones. I guess he gets like Leo's Katana and like things like that, where he can mill himself one to
commit
make
one,
you stun one.
Yeah,
which I think is fine. And
It's
if it
alright.
deals damage, he readies it and he gets to do it again.
yeah. It's like an okay outlet if you're looking for something like that.
Checks
You're
to play
playing
assets
around your asset stuff
is
for
like-
sure.
I don't know, unless we're doing mimic type stuff where we're only playing assets.
No,
Like,
I don't think you're
checks to
allowed
player-
to.
Checks to play assets is like not that crazy if we're not playing a ridiculous amount of assets. And then like stun 2 in a like your character says response stun 1 twice. You don't get to target commit either. So
No, but you could also
I don't know.
possibly like just pair this up with the freeze cards. Like he has orders, so you could play Heaven Piercing Ice Wall to kind of
Yeah,
help freeze
yeah.
down their
doesn't
board.
Iceball specifically said stun?
Does that specifically say stun? You might
I'd
be
have to
right.
look.
Actually, you might be right.
I don't think he gets to play any of the these foundations are also assets.
Yes, it does
Which
say
would be
freeze
nice
up
for
to
him.
2 foundations during stunned during this attack.
Yeah.
So correct. Never mind. Not as great. Granted, it itself has stun 1, so you could still freeze something with it.
Yeah, that's just what he does.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically just wanting to run like a stun package using his own card, and then maybe something like detachable head plus his card on all lets him, plus like his karambit.
Well, he's
Let's
got 2 assets that he can play with, like
oh,
2
that's
of his
true,
assets.
That's true. He has Takemikazuchi.
Yes, he's got 2 assets he can play with. We will not be going in like too deep into the characters' kits. We'll be talking about most about the characters, and if you want to see the other cards that came out with the characters, go check out the creators that revealed each individual character. We'll probably have
Those linked below.
Yeah, we'll have it linked below if you wanted to see those cards. But yeah, Victor does have 2
I guess
assets
his
he can play
UR
with.
is his URs help some. What I think you're really kind of stuck doing though is building his common asset isn't unique, so he's allowed to build it. Like it and detachable head just kind of let him stun a decent amount. I just don't know if it's enough.
I agree. It probably isn't enough, but I mean, he does have a few tools to play with in the set itself.
Also, he only says twice per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's yours and your opponent's turn. So like you can commit them down 2 on their turn and then 2 on your turn. That's 4. And then he has checks. He gets +1 to play assets in general. So like blocking or
Yeah, that's true.
anything. Like he gets the +1. So there is a potential for him to do some stuff. It just kind of depends on like how good the assets are. Like I feel like this is. I don't want to talk super negatively about any character, but this is a symptom of where most characters in the game, the backbone of their playstyle is on their character card. This
character doesn't have that.
Exactly. He doesn't really have the I do this all the time, regardless of X, Y, or Z. If you don't have the assets on the field, he's blank. If you don't have assets to play, he's blank.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to be his biggest weakness.
All right, next up we've got Yoshimitsu. 6 hand size, 33 health. With first form, discard 1 card. Search deck for 1 asset with difficulty less than the discard difficulty. Reveal it and then add it to your hand. And a once per turn response says after you play an asset, or excuse me, after you play an ability on an asset, this character gains that ability this turn and has the all good and void symbol.
He's sick.
The character's crazy.
He is sick. He's so cool. Like he has assets in this set that he can play with, obviously considering like counting his own. But
he has Yoshimitsu.
Yeah. So he has that to already play with. He can play with Victor's assets. He could probably use Victor's assets better than Victor can, sadly.
I don't know if it's better, but it's useful. Like +2 or -2 damage. We really want to be looking for anything that doesn't require commit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't want to really look for anything that's commit, or you're definitely not going to really abuse any assets that have a remove cost because you can't remove your character. So,
and you can't flip your character or sacrifice your character.
Yeah, so the best you can do with this is commit costs. But yeah, if you have like repeatable effects without committing the asset / your character, then yeah, Yoshimitsu can go pretty hard. There's already like a pretty interesting interaction that Yoshimitsu can do that was actually brought to my attention with Jin's glove, because Yoshimitsu has good, so he can play Jin's glove since it's
He always gets that.
yeah, it's a tuned good. And then Dimensional Sphere, if Yoshimitsu's playing on all or void, you can block with Dimensional Sphere. Hey, you blocked with it, remove their attack. Whenever it leaves the card pool, it'll get removed. That's fine. Jin's glove says, hey man, pick a card in your card pool. You can block with it this turn. Yoshimitsu says, hey, that ability is really cool. I want to do that too. So you then block with Dimensional Sphere again, remove their attack. Then they play another attack.
If they play a third one,
Yeah,
you go,
Yoshimitsu
cool, I'll
just
block
says,
with
hey
that
man,
again.
I'll block with Dimensional Sphere again. Stop hitting
That
me.
attack.
Stop trying
Stop
to hit
trying
me.
to hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has that. Obviously, he has Team Hero. He's allowed to spend 2 to tutor through his deck, like basically discard a cost of 2 or greater to get this tutor that tutors anything from his discard pile that is a foundation.
Yes.
He's also allowed to press. You're just allowed to press the enhance button for 1 damage, like for damage. Copy that ability and then go find thing and get 2 damage over and over if you have other ways to get stuff out of your stage. I know that one was talked about in the actual 4Check podcast because it's the guys who revealed this. This character's really crazy.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much copying Dottie, copying Airship.
Yeah, copying Dottie, Airship. If you can somehow pull it off, if you're in Fantasyland, 3M giving something 10/10 could be pretty messed up. Yeah, Airship, like you mentioned, Dottie, like you mentioned, Duathvar again, having the ability to seal 2 rival foundations, or having your rival say, okay, so I'll commit Duathvar. You want to burn 6, or are you going to just pass? Or your Airy Smiles? Okay, cool. Yoshimitsu's going to get those words too. I'm going to do it again. You want to burn 6 or Airy Smiles?
That is a really cool effect. It is really funny that you brought that up because the 4Check cast guys argued about that specific interaction and whether it was good or not for like a good 10 minutes.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
It was pretty good. It was pretty funny.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it sounds kind of nutty in theory, but, you know, when This Is Me we're talking about, a lot of my things sound funny or good in theory.
Yeah, so it definitely is a thing you can do. It definitely seems solid. Whether it would actually be solid. Copying Cerritos is also really funny.
Get the tutor twice.
Cerritos is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you first form for for something like a Cerritos early in the game, or you just get a Cerritos. You first form for any asset. Cerritos, copy Cerritos. Play another attack, play an attack, and then do your other Cerritos, and then you just do whatever, and you got to see 6. You got to see 6 cards, and selectively treat yourself like an 8-hander, and then you're still ready to do the defensive bullshit like Jin's glove.
Yeah.
Which also works with Protector of Life, which is always available to Yoshimitsu because good attuned.
Yeah, that too. So instead of Dimensional Sphere, you just replace that with Protector of Life and just say, yeah, man, no damage power token. I'll block with it from card pool. Yeah, deals no damage power token.
I think that's better than Dim Sphere for sure. Same block mod. No, it's not same block mod.
Dim Spheres are 1 instead of a 2.
Yeah.
But it does do
one
Breaker
worse
and
block
Deal
mod.
No, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
it's
opposed to
Breaker,
just
Deal No,
remove.
and Power Token.
Yeah, the power token is very useful to him.
No, Yoshimitsu is so fucking cool.
Yeah, this character is pretty crazy.
So I do have a question for you, rules
Mhm.
question, if you will. So you can't sacrifice or flip your character.
Correct.
Correct.
Can I return it to my hand?
No.
No.
Because you can just play you can play Donnie's bow staff that says enhance, add this card to your hand.
He is allowed to play it in his deck. I don't know that he wants to do that part of it.
I mean, there's also,
but that's another
Technically, at any point, you can return every card to your desk
at instant speed when you scoop.
Yeah,
that's the third win condition. The fancy secret win condition. There's also anti-mutant neutralizer, which the response you wouldn't really be able to get with Yoshimitsu to draw a card when building during the combat phase, or really at all, depending on what you build. But the enhance to commit to give an attack 1/3, Yoshimitsu says it's actually getting 2/6.
I think if he's doing that, he just wants to copy his own card or actually play a massive mutant machine because you're not discarding a bigger cost.
Yeah.
And then just building that and going, hey, it gets 5/5. Actually, it gets another 5/5.
Yeah, it's actually 10/10. Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, like if you can get it to work, like you can pop it off, like go for it. 10/10 to an attack. Yeah, man. I just hope I have a reset.
I do think there's like anti-Titan artillery is kind of fun as an option where you enhance with it for the +1 damage. You copy that so that you can give +2 damage always. It's also tenacious, which means you can pay for it if you pay with it if you need to, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Which means you can then still commit later to a defensive effect. That could be an option. He just gets a lot of tools. He's just a very strong character for that effect.
Yeah.
He's gonna be playing longer games, and he's looking to grind that game out and win off of pure value of stuff.
Yeah, and then as more stuff comes out, they do have to be a little careful with printing assets on these this character symbols because they don't want to make it too crazy because then Yoshimitsu just breaks it in half potentially.
True.
So that's something they kind of have to keep an eye on. But at the same time, I read this character and was like, "Holy shit, this is sick."
Yeah, I watched that reveal and it was their whole podcast hour, and mostly they just talked about a lot of stuff we talked about because we're talking about assets, and that's
because we're just as good as them.
Good.
I mean, you can say it. That's fine.
I wasn't gonna say that because I don't really. I like pretty much everybody on that team. I like everybody on the team.
I think they're amazing. They're great players. Just
they are great players.
All
right, you heard it there. James says Forecheck Cast is just as good as we are.
No, this is your first episode back in a while, and you're just like, you know what? Yeah, those guys are really good players. About as good as us.
I did not say that.
About as good
they
as
were
us.
not as good as us. I said they are at least as good as us.
Okay, my bad. I'm trying to get you canceled. It's not working.
We'll just put it in the short without context.
You know what's really funny? I really wish VME would get unbanned for Yoshimitsu.
No, that sounds awful. That sounds so not fun.
I mean, if you can find a way to consistently get the momentum, yeah, that's freaking gross.
Yeah, you just hit him.
Just freaking smack them.
Unban it for Yoshimitsu, and Mitchell Chumi is still the best character.
I mean, also, to be fair, I was very curious with Yoshimitsu as well because he has a character in one of the Soul Calibur sets, and he was banned. And I played against him a long time ago. I was like, yeah, this character is actually kind of freaking dumb. So seeing that Yoshimitsu is going to be in this set,
In this Tekken.
yeah, I was just like, I wonder how they're going to handle him.
They add Yoshimitsu in this Behemoth Typhoon.
In this Psychic Dojo. Yeah, I think this card's really good, and if I read a tournament standing and it says Yoshimitsu won or got top 4 or top 8, I'm gonna go, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's kind of nuts. He's kind of sick with it.
All right, we got one more for the evening. We've got Nina Williams, 6 hand size, 30 health, with the form once per turn. Try to play one attack with printed difficulty 3 or less from your discard pile. When that card leaves your card pool, remove it. And response after your attack with printed damage 3 or less deals damage, clear it from your card pool. And it has these air, death.
And that's it for the episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's been fantastic to have you here. As always, I'm Jake.
Shut up.
Please.
This character's cool.
It's new Uwabami is whenever I look at Nina. It's just,
we got a new Uwabami.
It's new Uwabami. I don't hate it. It's interesting. I just don't know like how crazy you can get with Nina.
So I was curious, so I went looking because we were talking about it a little bit before we started rolling, where it was like, I think her foundation's really cool, and then we were like, oh, how easy is it to trigger, like along with like her own effect. And I was like, well, how many attacks on her symbols deal or have printed 3? And the answer is a lot. There's a lot of air attacks that do printed 3 damage.
That is true.
Of course, her card does.
Death by degrees.
Like, let's see, some notable cards that do 3 but might be able to get some extra stuff out of them. Wild Assault, have them lose a momentum, you get tension.
You basically steal their momentum.
Yeah, steal their momentum. Loop-de-loop.
Yeah. Actually, kind of to cycle back a little bit back to Wild Assault is you get to let me see Nina again. So you can try to play one attack with printed damage 3 or less from your discard pile. So if you have the Wild Assaults just sitting in your drop and they're just trying to stack up their momentum, you could just have that as an answer of, hey, no, I don't want you to have momentum. Get rid of it, lose it. Also, I'll get attention. So like you can it's a pretty good like outlet.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, Loop-de-loop, which lets you pick up something from your card pool.
Increased velocity.
Increased velocity.
Oh, it's
if you've been clearing all these attacks,
the Ackermans team
the
up.
Ackermans team up.
Yeah. That's actually kind of funny.
Timely counterattack.
Yo, that's actually gas. I didn't even think about
Aerial
that.
Goblin Bolt.
It's pretty good.
Determined
oh my gosh.
Cut, which has powerful 3.
If you're going in for a freaking kill turn, you can just go, RL Foreman Goblin Bolt. I'll have this cancel sitting here. Do not do anything.
Yeah, and now I'm going to play the rest of my cards. I'm playing on +1 progressive because I'm probably going to hit with something.
She gets death from above as well. That's a 6/3.
Yes, that's true. That's
the
true.
draw cards, and then it gives itself a good chunk of damage. It's actually
air
funny.
just has a bunch of options. Death has some, obviously. There are a lot of solid air choices that could do some cool stuff. Or like on the attuned, like I said, Determined Cut has powerful 3.
Yeah.
So if you decide not to clear a couple of them so that you can keep some momentum playing that, and then whenever they play enhances, they lose health, and then you powerful 3 it and try and kill them.
Ripper arrives.
The Ripper arrives. Yeah, I almost brought that one. I was like, hey, you just play it and make them discard something.
Yeah.
You discard, your rival discards, and then you give it 2/2.
No, tray size.
Go after them. Tray size.
Yeah, you get to play tray size from the drop
evil.
and then echo. So you basically, with the form, get 2 attacks.
Yeah, on evil or death, you have tray size. Like, there's more than you think.
Oh, she gets true 100.
True, but she has to play. I guess she could cheat it if she wants to.
That's kinda,
as like an early card.
That's
So that is
crazy.
actually really funny. She also gets the Shapeshifting Impalement.
Yeah, the Elder card.
Yeah, which lets her heal, and it has Echo as well.
It also has the enhance that way if it's played from anywhere not from hand. Like other than from hand, you burn them one. So I mean,
True 100 is really funny, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Real question is, what are the chances that this character did not have to pay for the check, and then they saw what happened to Titan and Terror?
I think probably not.
How
But the reason
scary in when you think of this character, play a 3 damage move without checking. Other than the air one that it's damage for.
Yeah, damage for each time you've cleared.
No. The send to battle.
Oh.
Is that a 3?
Is that
Did
one
I
a
miss
3
that
or is
one?
it a 0?
I think it's a
that was
0.
Oh, okay, never mind. You guys said you guys said another one, and I thought that.
Ackerman's team up, which the Ackerman's team up is Blitz. This attack gets 2 damage for each card you cleared from your card pool this turn, which she does.
Anyway, I don't know. I have a feeling that they were like, yeah, play a 3 damage move for free. Who cares? And then they were like, maybe playing things for free is too good after they say something.
No way. No way.
The only reason I say probably not is this was the next set, and this should have already been going to like the printers and stuff before Chicago. But maybe it didn't. Maybe it did get changed. Obviously, this set came out later than we expected, so maybe they did get to change it. We would be having a very different conversation if she didn't have to care. Playing an attack with printed damage 3 or less.
Yeah, because you could play Ascend to the Battle because it's 3 or less. It's not even just printed 3. So you could, if she didn't have to pay for it,
Yeah, it's or less.
At the end of her string, go Ascend to Battle.
Okay. Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
the crazy
ridiculous.
one, right? Is like you just play all your attacks, get free Ascend to Battle.
Yeah, that would be absolutely disgusting.
All right, never mind. I think this character has a lot more sauce than I thought.
Maybe it was that, and then someone did Ascend to Battle one time, and they were like, "Nope, she's got to pay for it."
Yeah, I think if she didn't have to pay for it, she'd be nuts. I think that since she has to pay for it, she's fine.
You brought that up, and I actually was only looking at things that deal 3.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some stuff that does less than 3.
Yeah, that's actually
Triple Beam does 0. It gets a damage for each foundation in your rival's stage. It's just cheap.
Mechanical Legion. We've done it.
Ascend to Battle, like we just talked about. Like it gets for total printed speed, so of course it's a 6/6.
Coordinated strike.
I'm sorry, 5/5. Let's see other cool cards.
Coordinated
Patchwork
strike.
Baby
Patchwork
is a 1.
Baby, yeah.
Was it Cage of Hell?
Yeah, I mean that's probably the tamest one, but
that's the most like normal.
But yeah, there's Coordinated Strike, which has Deadlock Stun 4, and then gets a 1 damage for each weapon attack. Which you're probably playing weapons in Nina.
Probably.
She doesn't. You're not locked into weapons, but I think she has a couple cards in her kit.
No, Death by Degrees is arranged. I was like,
okay, so maybe not.
If her ability is a weapon, then absolutely, I'm so in.
Okay, so maybe not.
Like,
but for a second, I was like,
really
oh, that's
cool
funny.
stuff.
Just bust out this freaking 1 damage attack that has Deadlock Stun 4. If they just disrespect you, you're just like, all right, here's a free Deadlock Stun 4, dummy.
If like Blackout, plus 1 damage for each attack in your card pool. That one's not great because you're probably trying to clear them most of the time.
It is a 3 diff though, so like it's the 4th card. It's on a 6. I mean, that's not terrible.
Yeah, but if you didn't clear all your stuff, like, is it really worth it? Like, you probably didn't do any damage.
That's fair.
Because you didn't choose to clear any.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'm like, but yeah, like Patchwork is really cool. There are actually some cool options now that I'm really thinking about 3 or less.
Yeah, realizing that it's 3 or less, not just straight 3.
Yeah, like and that's just like on her symbols. Of course, she has her own card. Her card is really cool. We've already seen Death by Degrees. It was revealed a while ago. That response is very strong. They want to block this. She doesn't guarantee her attacks, so I do think she has to kind of like build some speed to try and get things to hit, so she's allowed to clear them, and then try and end on something like Ascend to Battle. Or Ascend to Battle is one of those where I don't know if it's. I guess it's fine if she wants to play it from hand after like a couple of non-cleared attacks. I think her real goal is to play things that have like 5 speed, 3 damage, and go like increasing velocity, or probably just do Ackerman's team up and do 1 million on the end. of a big string and just give it a little bit of speed to get it over their block threshold.
All I'm saying is Mechanical Legion, easy.
Yeah, play it. It'll be sick.
Ascended Battle is also just really sick. Just now realizing it's 3 or less. The character is definitely a lot cooler than I gave her credit for. I mean, I already thought I was like, oh, that's neat. Just new Uwabami. That's cool. And we're sitting here talking about it. It's like, wait a minute. She's actually a lot more cool than I gave her credit for. Now, I don't know if she's hyper competitive or anything, but I think she can do some sneaky stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I do think there's Mechanical Legion's funny though with the echo.
Mhm.
If you end up with another one in hand, just playing a bunch of like, hey, this is actually for 8s.
Yeah, this is it. This is. I know it's printed 0, but I'm gonna punch you for 8.
5 mid for 8. I'll echo it. 5 mid for 8. If you don't block the second 5 mid for 8, I'll clear it.
Yeah.
Because it was printed 3 or less. Here's another one for my hand.
Yeah. Also, I guess that leads me to. Well, okay, never mind. I was thinking it's like I wonder if like what would happen in the case that you bring in Mechanical Legion just because it's the card we're talking about. You echo it. I guess it is still the same.
Leave the card pool.
No, it doesn't leave the card pool. My thing is, it's still the same attack. So I was thinking, once the turn's done, I was thinking if it echoed, if it was technically a new attack, it wouldn't get removed. But it's still the same attack.
It stayed in the public zone, so it's still the same card.
Correct.
You just got to play it again.
Yeah, correct. That would make echo attacks really messed up in this character.
Yeah, and that would be really crazy.
Yeah.
And then of course it flips, but it still should remove afterwards.
Yeah.
But like you're also kind of like shooting for it to hit. Like you're shooting for her form effect to hit and then just clear it, and it removes immediately.
Yeah.
Because you just don't have to play with it at all. Yeah, I do think Mechanical Legion's really funny. That would maybe be a fun house list for her. Just like not play a billion attacks, just try and get a couple of cheeky momentum, and then try to have a hand of like the first hand where you draw like 2 Mechanical Legions. You just go, I'll form one from my discard pile on a 6, on a 5, cool, on a 4, maybe 5. If one of these hits, cool.
She also gets Confused Strike. Like I think this card is interesting just for Nina because she can form in Confused Strike to try to bait a block. Because after this attack deals damage, commit your rival's character. So if their character actually means something and it doesn't have Tenacious or anything like that, you could form in Confused Strike, try to bait a block, and then you just get to kind of go in with everything else that you actually care about. You just kind of have Confused Strike as like a bait. Or they're just like, yeah, man, I'll take 2. It's like, all right, well, I don't have to worry about your character. I'll clear Confused Strike. I ignore progressive and I'll just string out like I planned to. Now I don't have to worry about your character.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Is like it's also not a card that she has to play like first.
Yeah.
She's allowed to like play a card from hand that really asks for an answer, then play something like this. Like just go, oh, you breaker 2'd me after I started something from my hand. I'll play this 2 difficulty attack from discard pile. On a 4, I'll check and like commit 1 maybe.
Yeah, because you're on a 4, check a 5, check a 3 because of breaker.
Yeah, like I checked. Yeah, I checked 3. We're just kind of assuming like the good breaker 2, right?
Yeah.
Because if they break your 1, this is like still for you. You just go, no thanks, I don't care.
Correct.
It's very blockable, but also like you said, it's actively asking for them to put a card in the way.
Yeah, like you honestly you benefit either way.
Yeah,
like you get a card out of their hand, or you commit their character, clear it, and then you just get to punch them without having to worry about their character countering you.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of really cool ideas. She gets to build around it. I actually think there's probably more of a world because James was talking about like the did we change her? I was like, I wonder if there was a world where this wasn't like maybe this wasn't a form and she could also block like with a 3 diff attack, like 3 or 3 damage attack. But then she would just timely counterattack every turn and you would hate your life.
Yeah.
Well, it removes it.
It would remove it. You're right. She would only get it for 6-ish turns. Because the first one's probably from hand, and then it goes to discard pile, and then you do it again on a follow-up.
I might actually want to like try to cook something up with this character because I was like, yeah, she's okay, she's neat, and we're sitting here talking about what she can play with. It's like, actually, I'm digging it. This could be a very fun like homebrew kind of build.
I mean, you're on your evil arc, another character with evil on it.
But she has air.
Like actually. Yeah, but it's another evil character, and you're just like, you know what? This character's cool. Like,
she has air. That's why she's cool.
She has evil. That's why she cheats progressive and plays stuff from outside of her hand.
She's cool because she has air. The goated symbol.
And evil. Yeah, man, you're just on your evil arc. So we've got you're gonna play Heihachi. You're gonna play Kazuya.
I'm not gonna play Heihachi.
You're gonna play Jack 8.
That is actually both characters are false. I don't play five
Sergei Dragunov because he's just
it's Vex 2, but
Vex
better,
2, but evil.
But evil. But I mean, I do think Kazuya is pretty cool, and I do have a list cooked up for him. But that aside,
what? Another? I'm telling you, it's actually true. He's warming up to the evil.
I've always liked the evil symbol for like a long time. That's not even like something I'm trying to hide. I've always thought the evil symbol was cool. I played Overhaul on evil because I really liked playing him on that symbol because you could do really cool, fun stuff. But Nina here has the air symbol, which is pretty freaking sick.
You know who else has the air symbol? Reina.
It's true. I was a big fan. Like I said, I saw air. I saw the 7 hand size. I was like, all right, I'm in. I read her character. I was like, I don't hate it, but I'm not entirely sold yet.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously we haven't seen every single one of the characters yet. As of time of recording, there is at least a couple people who have not been revealed.
Like us.
Including ours.
Yeah.
But I think this set has some really cool characters.
Yes.
I'm really excited for the set in general. But I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. So, like, the Atlanta Regional with these cards out, like, are we seeing Asuka? Because I think that character is really cool. Are we seeing Kazuya? Are we seeing the new Jin? Yeah, Yoshimitsu.
I honestly think Yoshimitsu will definitely show up. Like I just
do
feel like...
too. I think someone's going to become a Yoshimitsu specialist, and for the next 3 years, we're gonna have to deal with Yoshimitsu.
I mean, I'm for it. Like, I think Yoshimitsu is freaking sick. And he doesn't have evil, so stuff it.
He has Void, which is just evil, but we have to have more than one.
It's evil, but it's a grace world.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many characters with evil that have Void.
I mean, I do like the Void symbol too. I don't hide that either.
No, the Void symbol's awesome. And in fact, your new favorite character has both. So
wait, who's that?
All for One.
Oh, All for One is pretty sick.
It has evil and void.
He sure does. I'm looking at him right
Case
now.
Closed.
Case. Jarvis, throw him away. Throw him in jail.
Prosecution rests.
All right. Speaking of resting, I'm going to do because it's getting late.
It is getting late. It's so crazy. We talked about all these characters. Ours reveal comes out obviously later today. And
Mhm,
you guys are going to find out why I said Clyde from Final Fantasy 15 was going to make it in.
Shut
Or
up.
16, sorry.
Yeah, no. Clyde for Final Fantasy 15.
No, not 15. You know what I meant.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying I'm repeating.
Nope,
because it's
stop.
funnier.
Nope. Anyway, you guys are going to know why I said Clive was making it in later today.
I don't know what he means by
I
that.
also don't know what that means.
I know what the character is, but I don't know what that means. With that, make sure if you guys like the episode, you guys drop a like down below and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the character that we're revealing later today, as well as any of the other episodes that we put up in the future. We also do other content for some other games as well. So if you want to see anything we've got, go check out the channel and give us a comment down below. Let us know which of these 6 characters you're most excited for and who you think our character is going to be. With that,
I've been Jake. Cannot wait for you guys to see what Clive does.
Andrew, I told you it's Kuma.
Bryan, stop trying to make Clive happen.
I'm James. I'm just the other guy.
Who isn't going to be in the set?
Yo, where are we?